Hello, welcome back in 3D modeling class, and now we are going to talk. I think the previous lecture is enough for solid modeling. Now we are going to move forward by studying surface modeling and generative shape design. It's more not so complicated, but I teach you easy things for surface modeling. In ninth week, I talk. I'm going to talk with easy things. I teach you in first basic what's tools and requirement in the surface modeling. Maybe just like wireframe tools and surface tools and operations. We study first the how to operate in generative shape design first, and then for next move forward, we just going to more practice to draw the surface modeling. So first is the generative shape design workbench. I think you already know. Is to create a 3D freeform surface, something like profiles or curves. In this case, maybe you have a curves like this, and there is the surface, something like this. Okay. How to get started? First, you just select the shape. I think you already know this, and select generative shape design, or if you have the pop-up menu, you just click this generative shape design in this. And the first is the toolbar wireframe. We discussed how to create wireframe. There is the point, line, plane, and projection, and something like circle and spline in here, and surface toolbars, extrude, and something like fillet, multi-section, also blends, and operation toolbars like join, split, something like this, and also translate. In this case, just open CATIA. Now this one is wireframe toolbar. There is a point and line, plane, projection, intersection, and parallel curve, circle and spline, so on. And also surfaces to create surface, basic operation like extrude, and some kind of variety of extrude, and also revolve, and sphere, and also cylinder. If you want to create cylinder, this one not solid, this one is surface time of cylinder, and also offset, and variable offset, and rough offset, and there are this one sweep, and adaptive sweep. Oh, I click this. We call it sweep or sweep, and fill, and multi-section, and blend. This one is basic to create surface, and operation toolbar like a join. This one join, and many of type of operation here, and also split, and what is this, trim, split and trim. And also you have the boundary and extract, multiple extract, and this one shape fillet, and many of variable fillet, type of fillets. And you have operation here, translate to copy your surface, and also rotate, and also copy for symmetry maybe, or scaling of your wireframe or surface. And this one is some like of extended. If you have want to extend the surface, you have extrapolate and what is this, invert orientation. I think this one is for more advanced operation. And let's go back to PPT. Okay, this one there are wireframe, surface, and operation toolbar. Okay, now discuss wireframe toolbar first. You already learned maybe in previous lecture there is point to create points, of course, and line, create line, plane to create plane, and there is a projection here to command to project arbitrary profile onto the surface. And also there is intersection. This command creates intersection curve between two surfaces, and parallel curves, and to create a curve parallel to the selected curve. Okay, this one intersection, if you have the two intersection surface, you want to create the curve between intersection surface, and this one parallel curve, you just create a curve within, you select any curve and will be parallel. And of course there is a circle. To create circle in wireframe toolbar here, and spline, create any spline using multiple points. Okay, now discuss about point first. I think you already know how to create point. It's very easy. In wireframe, you just select this symbol, and because this one is 3D dimensional, you select the dimension 200 for each direction for X, Y, Z. So everything 200. So is this one, of course, the location of point in here, because you select 200, 200, and 200. And this one is your point of location. And also there is the command to create point and another option on curves. You select in here. If you have something like a curve in here, okay, and you want to create a point along this curve, so select the curve and you select any kind of option, maybe distance of curve or distance along direction or ratio of curve length, something like this. And this one is kind of our point. Maybe you have something like spline curve. This one is anyway, yeah, sorry, I a little bit confused. And you have like a spline, and you want to create a point something in on curve. You select the curve. In case you want to dimension, oh, too long. This one. In here you cannot drag this point, so maybe a long direction. In here you select a direction or a wrong direction, y direction, something like this, or you select the ratio of the total length of the curve, maybe half of curve, maybe in the middle in here, and you just okay. So this one is your point located in the middle of the curve. Okay, that one is point, and now is a line. And of course, creating line in this case using point by point or point or direction. This one is kind of example. Maybe you have a point located in XYZ 100 for each direction, and this one also 200, and you want to create the start and end is equal 100. So this one is a result of your line. If you create the point first here. Okay, create point first. Coordinate, you have point for each 100. Okay, this is your point 100, and you want to create another point. Okay, where is it? Okay, this one your point, 2 point. First is this 100, and this one 200, 200, 200. And you just select this line icon, point by point. Select first point and select this point, and second point, select this point. Okay, and you can extend this the length of your point, and also this also you can extend this line in that direction. Okay, in the PPT is I use the for this is just only example how you create the line using based on 2 points. Okay, everybody understand, right? This on your line. Okay, this one. Okay, next. Or maybe create line using point direction. In this case, direction YZ, or you can select any axis of this direction. You already know, I think, in previous lecture. Maybe you want to create any line. You already have this line, and this one point, and select point direction. Maybe right click and you want to create in X direction, something like this. Go there, or in Y direction, this one Y direction. Okay, see the axis, this is Y, X, Z. Okay, something like this. And maybe Z direction, go to there. Okay, you just create for lines with direction, or you can select this one plane, also is possible. Similar similar with the axis direction. Okay, this one is your new line. Okay. So we go next to plan. I think people already know here how to create plan. In this case, just option offset with offset 50 millimeter with reference axis XY plane. This one XY plane, reference axis, and offset 50 millimeter. I think I will not draw this. I think you already know. What is this plane? And another is using rotation. Sorry. Okay, using rotation. In this case, I draw some kind of line here, reference, but I think you using not necessary. I think it's not necessary. Go back to CATIA and maybe you have some kind of. I think delete this all and select this reference. Reference is XY plane and select this plane. Select not offset angle to normal plane. Wait a minute. Why this is above in here? Anyway, this is just an example. Reference is this one. Maybe rotation is Y, and you select this axis will rotate. Maybe in PPT I draw in 50 reference, 50 millimeter reference, 45. So this plane is in here. Maybe first offset 50 millimeter in here, and you could. Can we edit this? No, we cannot edit. We should draw again another plane. In here, rotation axis is Y axis. Not normal to plane. 45. I forgot how to draw in here. Sorry for that. Anyway, maybe some kind of line I draw first in here. Okay, that one is plain. Maybe somebody know how to create this plane. Maybe tell me. I forgot how to create this one. Maybe can we next? Rotation line 3 reference XY plane. Very interesting. Maybe we have to create this axis in here. Maybe this one based on axis, rotation axis. So we have to draw this line in here. So this plane is attached in this line. So if you have some kind of, I delete that one. 100 to 100. Okay, just use this. And this one, direction is too long. Okay, this one is line in here. Maybe I use this axis. This one, rotation axis in here. Oh yeah, it's like this. The plane is in here, right? And you just create the 55-degree. Yeah, yeah, I remember now. Now use line. Okay, I think it's no matter. This plane is similar reference with this line. Okay, okay, I remember now. Okay, that was the plane. Okay, next, let's try this. Double click. Okay, now is projection. In projection, you want to create something like how to say, projecting this line to on the surface. Maybe in CATIA, we have to create surface first. I hope you don't feel boring with this class. There is no music. Maybe just extrude. Hmm. Okay, this one is type kind of line, and the in CATIA is very difficult to draw line. Basically, you have some kind of this line above this curve. Okay, okay, just use this one. 200, 200. Maybe draw 400, 400, the same height. Okay, this one is kind of point. Can you imagine? And draw point. And I want to extend this line. Okay. This point lay over the surface. Okay. And projection is select this. Very interesting. Projection type is normal. Projected is wait, I forgot. Projected is line and support is extrude. It means the surface. Projected is this line and support is this. And you project to normal to surface, you got this kind of line onto the surface. This line is lays on the surface based on normal or along to direction. Direction is maybe z direction, and here we create projection onto z direction, not normal. Normal is normal on the surface. This one is normal on the surface, and we want to project to on the z direction. Do you understand? Okay, this one is z direction. This one is projected curve on the surface. This one. I wish you understand. Okay. And then intersection. In this intersection, you want to create a intersection curve. If there is two kind of curves intersects like this will create the curve lies between them. And another is parallel curve is create a curve on the surface. Okay, now intersection first. Okay, how we create the surface? Yeah, using this line. Maybe I delete this one and create a curve. Maybe direction is set. This one is have to reduce this. Okay, this intersection kind of intersection curve. Previously we create the curve in here, right? And this also can possible using the intersection. And first element you select this one, maybe, and second element this one. Let's see what's happened. And you create this curve again, intersect each other, something like this. Okay. That one is intersects this one. Intersection definition. All right. Next is parallel. In parallel curves, you just select any curves, and this will create a new curves in here. And it's very easy. In the parallel, you select this curve. Curve edge. I think we should select a direction. There is no direction in here. Interesting. I think I do wrong. The distance we go there. Support, maybe the support is XY plane. It depends on your direction. Now the direction is go to there. Okay. I think we should reverse the direction. I think I do wrong thing. Point. Why we need point here? It should be easy, but oh, support is extrude. Support is this one. And this one 1 milli, 6 milli, select 50 milli. and this point distance is about 50 milli. This offset value is superior maximum is, and I think this one is success. You create the parallel curves based on the surface. Forgive me for previous wrong, and I think this one is very easy. You can increase this point and you can create parallel curve on lays on the surface, something like this. I mean, okay. Okay, let's do next. I think you understand parallel curves, and this one is circle. I think very easy. This one is based on the center here, and you create the support and radius 20, center to radius, and this one select arc, and you just type a kind of angle, start 45 and end 180 degree. And I think this one is very easy. Okay, go next. And spline. The spline is create a 3D spline through multiple points. It is the you select the any kind of points in here. You give input. You create point first with kind of this dimension. Okay. I think I delete this. I think not necessary anymore. How much is it? 50, 0, 0, 25, 10, 10, 0, 25 minus 10. Okay, I think you can create in at home. Anyway, just create this kind of point. And first is 50, 0, 0. Okay. And you create another point. If you have another point, second point is 10, 10. And another point is 0, 25. Oh, sorry about that. Understand? This one. And another is minus 25, 25, and 0. And here in spline, very difficult in CATIA is using spline. You should select any points here. You just select this point, and you have this kind of type of 3D dimensional of spline. This spline is not lays on the plane, but is lays on the 3D dimensional. If you go to isometry view, oh, where is it? It's gone. This kind of spline is not lays on this plane. Okay, this is how you create the spline 3D. And another thing is circle. I don't do here. How to select this point? Let's see the PPT. I forgot. point 1. Oh, I create something like point here. And support XY plane. Create point. My point is in the center. And support is this one. And you just create depends on this one is arc. And radius is depends on you. And you can create 45, something like this. Very easy, right? This one is your profile. Or you can select any angle of your arc, or you can increase the radius, or you select this radius or diameter. This depends on you. Maybe radius or maybe diameter. Very easy, right? And this one is your circle for type of wireframe. Okay, that one circle and spline. So we going to next for surface toolbars. I will end this video and I will start a new video again. Wait a minute. Okay, now for third part, surface tools bars, we will study with easy things. I think it's requirement for basic surface modeling. I will teach you with extrude. And here, of course, to extruding curve based on the direction. And also there is revolve in solid modeling. Maybe you already know, maybe like some kind of shaft. Okay, and there is the sphere here. Of course, to create a spherical surface, and also cylinder to create a cylindrical surface, and also offset to create a new surface based on existing surface. And also there is a sweep to create the surface by moving profile along guideline. Okay, and also there is fill to create a surface inside the closed curve. Okay, and there is multi-section surface, of course, to create surface by connecting two or more elements with different size, shape along a guidelines. And also there is a blend. If you have two surfaces in here and you want to create a new surface in here, you can create by blend. Alright, that is a basic requirement for surface modeling. The first is extrude. Extrude very easy. You have the something like curve and you want to create a surface based on this long curve. And I think I already shown to you. And I delete this spline curve. I think that one is very easy. Oh, I delete the generative shape design. And that, I think you have to create something like a curve. Maybe you have curve like this. And First thing is extrude. Okay, I think you already know this one. You can extend here, this one, or the mirror can go direction there, extend the direction. This kind of surface, call it extrude. Okay, and the next is revolve. It's something like similar with the shaft, but in here you create a surface. To do that, you create first profile, maybe something like this, profile, like this, and rotate based on. In this example, is vertical direction. You can select Z direction anyhow, and angle. You select any degree of rotation. In this example, is 180 degree, only half of rotation. I will delete this extrude, and you create something like this spline, like that shape. Okay, this one is just example. Okay, this one is your curve. Exit, and where is it? Revolve. You can select axis, Z axis. This one is angle 180, like this direction. You can decrease or increase the angle. Is up to you. Okay. This one is revolve. And also sphere. Create a spherical surface using center and radius. After clicking the sphere icon, select a point from center. Center is from 0, 0, 0, and sphere axis absolute, default, and sphere radius 200. And you select any degree of the rotation from parallel start, parallel end, meridian start angle, meridian end angle. This one is sphere. Maybe I delete this one. And where is it? Maybe select sphere. In the center, you create point. Maybe 0, 0, 0 point. Oh, very small. Where is it? Can we rotate? This rotation will become difficult. Anyhow, this one is your sphere, and you can. This one is call it the parallel angle. This one. This one is part end, and this one call it meridian start and meridian end, like this. This one is total sphere. like this. Okay, I think you don't have any question. Design out your sphere. All right. Anyhow, next. And you want to create the cylindrical surface. Create the point and direction and radius, length, and length. This one I think very easy. Delete this sphere. And you select this sphere. Maybe create point first. Maybe from the center 0, 0, 0, 0. And OK. And direction is maybe Z direction. OK. And you can create the radius slower and more. This one. You can drag this one, length 1 and length 2. It depends on you. And what is mirror? Mirror is equal the distance. You just this one. This one is reverse direction. Okay. I think no problem for you. Okay. Button cylinder and offset. Offset is create the new surface based on offset. For example, is in here offset is 10 millimeter. You create another surface outer of the cylinder. For example, I have this cylinder and this one offset surface selection. This one will be offset normal on the surface. See the direction of this the row. I mean a row. You know, you can error. Forgive me, that's too small. Okay, maybe let's just call it offset. Anyway, how about another surface? You can create another surface with similar fashion. Okay, anyway, this one is offset. Offset normal to the surface. Okay. All right, now sweep. How to spell in English this one? Sweep, sweep, sweep. I think sweep. Using sweep, using explicit of profile type. There are kind of profile here. I don't really remember all of these things. But anyway, this one is similar like create in solid modeling. I think there is similar function in here. Maybe not groove. I think another. Anyway, if you have a curve in here and there is a line here, you want to create a surface with guide in this line. I think just select the profile, sketch 1 and guide sketch 2 and you will done. This one is sweep. Mm, mm, very interesting. Maybe you have some kind of curve in here. Okay, and sorry, you have a curve. This one your curve, and I have another line or sketch over there. I just followed like in PPT. You know what I mean. And select this. Select sweep, and profile and guide curve. This one is your curve. Based on you follow the curve. Let's edit this. Maybe how you. Maybe I don't want to create that curve. Maybe like this. This one is profile and this one is create profile. And you create the curve. Oh, in this part is not perfect. It's a kind of tiny shape. Anyway, you create the curve based on the guide curve in here. This one is very extreme profile. This one also very extreme profile. And you create the curve again. This curve, I mean, like this. Okay, you have a curve like this. Okay, that one is sweep. That one is sweep. All right, and this is sweep. And also next is fill. If you have create the kind of close the curve like this, you just want to fill this with surface, close contour. You just select this sketch. In this case, I draw sketch in here. Okay, I think very easy. I delete this one. In this case, I horizontal like that. I have a kind of close loop surfaces. Um, Sorry, how I draw that one. All right, it's kind of like a ninja blade. Is it a close loop, right? Yeah, I think this one is, there is no constraint in here. So no matter, this one is only example. This one is closed loop curve and exit, and you can use this time of fill close contour. This one automatically already selected, and you can create a surface based on this closed loop. If you if you profile circle or rectangle, it's more easy. Anyway, that one is fill, and the next is next is a multi-section surface. Creating multi-section surface using guidelines. This one is similar in like multi-section in solid, but we have to draw some kind of two profiles in here. You have a plane here. You have another profile, something like this, on another profile, something like this. Okay, I think it's very easy. In here, I draw first like a spline curve. Hmm, why finish? Spline curve, like sinusoidal curve. Uh, Anyway, I want to create this maximum, extremum. Where is it? Direction is maybe Z. Select maximum. This one is maximum. I think optional no. Oh, I select cancel. Okay, and I create another point. Minimum. This one is minimum point. Ah, this one is maximum and minimum point of this curve. And select the plane, reverse direction, maybe 100, and I have another sketch. I just follow the PPT. It's not similar in PPT. It's okay, I think. Um, Very interesting. Maybe I create this one is middle point. I don't know. This one will be okay or no. Let's check it out. I make this line and this line and this another line. Is it possible? This one point, where point, point, point with this, point with this. Point with this. And go to multi-section. Is it? This one is not. Select guideline, this one. Oh, it's error. Error. Please tell me what is my mistake. I think this kind of curve have problem. This curve, I think, has problem. Anyway, I draw another curve like this. Okay. And in this, is it working? This direction is different. Oh, in this case, it's working. This one is call it multi-section surface, but I don't create any guideline here. I think this one is already perfect. If we create the extremum point again, direction Z maximum, okay, and another is this one, minimum, in here, and let's do making line, this kind of line, just for guiding. Okay, you know what I mean. Selection, guide. Is it error? No. It's a similar surface. Yeah, this one is call it a multi-section surface. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Anyhow. Okay. That one, multi-section surface. I draw a different style of surface from this sketch. Anyway, that one, multi-section surface, creating a surface using two profile and guidelines. So this one is, I think, the last of our class using blend. Maybe if you have two surfaces in here and another surface, you create surface between them. But this one is example. I draw like a circle and rectangle like a multi-section surface. But I think this one is not proper example. But anyhow, it's actually blend is to create a surface between two surfaces. And this one operation. Mm, I'm sorry. Let's delete this one. For example, you have a kind of surfaces. I have to draw surface first. Maybe have a two different plane in here. Maybe. And I draw like I should draw. Sorry, this one is axis is not correct. I draw like maybe I have a rectangular surface. Maybe have a dimension. Anyway, just do 60-60, but have to make sure here maybe 30. Just make it all fully constrained. I make a 60-60-30 like this. Using fill, you can create a surface, and I think this plane is too high. Let's go to 50-20 millimeter. I draw this on the surface, on the plane, I mean. With same dimension, 60, 60, also 60, and this one also 30. And using fill, what actually happens here, using blend, the first second curve, oh, this is similar like multi-section, this blend. Very interesting. Anyway, this one is correct example in this PPT. You have the curved circle and this rectangular. This one is call it blend. I hope you don't feel boring with this class. Sometimes I do mistakes. Anyway, I have to create new plane. I have to draw another plane here. This one is only example, okay? If I have a mistake, forgive me. And this one is direction for maximum. You have point here, and you also need another point here. I don't draw it this one, and you can create the arbitrary point on the curve. Maybe using ratio. Or 0.5 over there. This distance on the curve. Can we move it? Oh, I want to reverse direction. I want to move it over here. And it's using blend. I think this one is similar with like multi-section. So sometimes it's not sometimes confused between difference between them. So anyway, you should select the support, I think, using closing point. First this one and closer point, this one. And everything is alright. This one is call it blend. I think similar like multi-section surface. Anyway, you got my point. You know what I mean. This one is blend. Modifying blends, creating using closing points. Okay, next topic is operation tools toolbar. Okay guys, next is operation tools toolbar. In operation, you can do modify the surface or cut the surface or extend the surface, maybe join the surface. The first I will explain the icon. First, this one is join. And for combining multiple separate surfaces into one surface. This one is join. And second one is split to cut, of course, a surface or curve into cutting element. And the third, maybe there is a trim here. This command is to remove and cut your surface at the same time. Okay, the fourth is there is a boundary here, and this one is command to create a curve using an edge and point on the surface. And also there is edge fillet. This command is to create a smooth edges of surfaces. And also there is a translate command to translate the surface or copy the surface, and also there is a rotate. This command is to rotate the surface. And also there is a symmetry command to copy or mirror the surface. And also there is a extrapolate, a command to extend the surface or curve which has been created. All right, I will explain one by one. This one is first join, combining multiple separate surfaces into one. And this kind of surface, you have two surfaces. This one is cyan color, maybe a yellow. And when this join is become one surfaces, something like this. I think okay, I have to delete this. If you have the surface, for example, two surfaces and here, okay, let's do extrude. There is extrude. No need to mirror this first surface. Okay, and you have also another curve. Maybe I draw using spline. Oh, very interesting. Why only one? I think my mouse is broken. Yes. Why I cannot draw? Very, very awkward, this CATIA. Huh? Ah, very interesting. Anyway, I draw another line, and I have this one side. I have another curve here. This surface is different, so you have to create a join to create one surface. So by join, this surface is become one element. Anyhow, so an example, this kind of combining the multiple separate surfaces become one. Multiple separated surfaces into one. Okay, next is split, which is command to cut a surface or curve into cutting element. And I draw another surfaces, for example, like a rectangular. And here, okay, using fill, I have this surface not touch each other, and using split, where is split? This one is split and trim. The cutting element, this one, element to cut, join, and cutting element, this one. This bottom surface will be deleted. You can see the hidden surface, like a gray surface and preview. Okay, and that surface will be deleted. That one is trim. Oh no, split. Sorry, split. Okay, this one is split. We remove the bottom part using this plan. Okay, and also there is the trim, similar like split. How I do this? I have some kind of three surfaces in here. Extrude, 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 like this. What I have done in here. Okay, delete. I will try to create a new surface. Okay. create a new surface. Maybe this line again. Maybe using extrude. And I have another surface in here. Something like this. Okay. And this one also extrude. I think go there. Okay. And I have another surface. This one also extrude. Okay, I have three surfaces in this case. Maybe you can delete this. What is this? We have to do trim element. Extrude 1, 2, 3. Other side. Other side. Previous element. You can select this kind of which part you want to delete. Oh, it's a delete all. Selection. Oh, what's happened? Other side. I think select just default in here. Okay. This kind of, I forgot this one. A trim. Basically just delete the bottom part, something like this. If I select other side, the remain is only this surface. Okay. Other side is remain only this surface. Simply, this one is similar, it's like a split, but it's different. Okay, this one is your result. Trim surface. Anyhow, I just follow the PPT. Anyway, this one is trim. And next is a boundary. In boundary, create a curve on the edge using a point. Sorry, using edge and point on surface. Limit. I have to create the point first, this one and this one. In this part and this part point. And then you select boundary, and this one is a curve on the edge. You know what I mean? I can delete this one, and I have another some kind of extrude again. Anyway, in here you have to create a point on this curve. Any point. I don't care about the dimension, but anyhow you create a point, maybe something like this, and the boundary is create the surface edge, and the limit is this point and this point. Oh, it's not reverse. Things direction is, oh, if direction in like this, you create the boundary all of this. Very interesting. Yeah, I should select the direction of this. Select this arrow. This one. And this one you create a new new curve. New curve, and you can do another extrude. Another extrude, something like this. This one is very useful. The boundary. Oh, what is? Wow, mirror. Not mirror. But using profile boundary, you can create another surface. You have new this kind of profile. Can you see? Because previously this limit point and this point. Okay, that one is boundary. Create this curve on the edge. Okay, now is the edge fillet. How I did do this? I tried to remember, but I don't remember. I think first I do fill of this surface and then do extrude of this surface and then do edge fillet 10 millimeter, and you have a fillet of the surface on the edge, something like that. Let's do. I hope you don't feel boring in this lecture. We just study on the surface generative shape design. Okay, now I want to draw like that one. Make a dimension maybe. We need dimension 300, 200. 250 enough. No. Anyway. And you create a fillet. Where is the fillet in here? Anyway, this one is just example. Can create fillet in here. 50-50. Okay, this one is now closed loop, I think. Closed loop. You can do fill in this close contour. Okay. And also you can do extrude of reverse. Too high. Maybe 50, I think is enough. Yeah, I do similar in like in PPT. Maybe you can hide this one. I don't know, I will success or no. Select this one. Shape fillet, no, edge fillet. Object to fillet. Oh, there is no sharp edge. It's impossible. This one not sharp. I fail. How I do this? Hmm, I don't remember. You should join. Join, man, join. Join. The surface is separated. Okay, join first, and you have a edge, and then edge fillet. And now you can select this. The surface are two are different, so you have to make a join in here. Join, I remember. Alright. Alright, I success make this fillet. Hmm. How much this? 10. I want to make 20 or 25. Review. Okay, this one is edge fillet. You should do join two surfaces first and then do edge fillet. Okay, that one is edge fillet. Next is translate. I think I will not explain in CATIA. I think you can do at home. This one, translate. Just copy and select XYZ explain. And this time, select 200 mm. You just copy here. Or you can show or hide initial element or doesn't show initial element. It depends on you. Okay. And rotation. Maybe you have this axis here. You can rotate of this kind of surface. Something like this. Um, and then symmetry. Copy this object surface based on this plane. Okay, and extrapolate. This one is extrapolate. If you extend the surface based on this edge, boundary edge 5, extrapolate edge fillet, length, this one estimation, continuity, tangent, okay, okay, extrapolate. I think I will explain extrapolate. This one extrapolate, boundary, select this boundary, extrapolate. Sorry, select the feature for extrapolate. Is join, and you now can please select the boundary, maybe this boundary, and this one extrapolate it of like this. This one extrapolate it. Extend the edge from here to here. Okay. Okay, this one is translate. Translate. Select direction, maybe Y direction. The distance is increase. I don't know the distance, maybe 100. And the element is this. 100 is not, maybe 500. Too far. What is this? 500. This one is translate. Oops. You can hide or show your initial element. Okay. That was translate. And another is rotate. I don't have axis in here. You should draw axis. Maybe I will rotate based on XY axis. Element is this one. And maybe rotate along X axis. Maybe 90 degree. Just rotate like this. Maybe translate is delete as hidden. You can show or hide initial element. The other is rotate. Okay, I hide this. And also there is symmetry. Element is this fillet, and maybe reference, maybe this one. Face. This one is symmetry. Is you can duplicate this object surface using symmetry. You can hide or show initial element. This one is symmetry. Okay, I hide this. And there are another thing is affinity. No, scaling. I don't know, this element is, we want to scale this object based on reference. Just do XY plane and the ratio. Okay, this kind of scaling. This one is scaling of that object. Very interesting, right? This one initial element, or you create select another plane. This one scaling of that object. Or maybe direction go there. Similar. Okay, that one is scaling. Or scaling can also do for sketch. For example, in here, where is it? I think I want to hide this. Maybe you can scaling. You have some kind of complicated sketch. For example, like a ninja, like that. Ninja. Oh, oh. Forgive me, something happened. Anyway, I just draw the any sketch. This kind of sketch can be scaled using scaling. This one. I think select this one, scaling. And the element. Reference, I think this plane. I'm correct. Or maybe reference different. Reference reference is 0 point. Reference, I use a reference 0 point in here, and you can scale this sketch basically 3 times or 5 times. That one scale it. Or you can hide our initial element. Okay, that one is a scale. Can I delete this? Okay, that one is scaling. Either sketch or the feature sketch. Can delete this. Mm, maybe in scale, the point from 0, you can scale it the object 3 times bigger. The object, something like this. Okay, pattern scale. Okay, I think that one is a feature from the operation. Okay, now is a finish of our lecture. For next week, we just do any practice for solid modeling. Not solid modeling, surface modeling, I mean. Okay, I hope you don't feel boring with this class, and I hope you fine and well and at home, and thank you very much for watching in this lecture and interested in this class. Thank you very much. Have a good day.